Hi, I'm Paris, and here on Kickstarter Friday, a company called Vizy contacted me and asked, where do you keep your phone in the car when you're using GPS? That having it down off to the side where you have to look away and maybe even move your head over takes your attention away from your driving and can be dangerous. So they've come up with a product that puts your phone right where they think it ought to be, hanging from your sun visor.
Epic review, guys.
Does it seem counterintuitive to put your phone, which can be a distraction, right up in front of your face? Well, I've considered that, but then again, there are cars that are made with heads-up displays where all your dashboard information is projected up onto the bottom part of the windshield, so you don't have to take your eyes away from the road to get any information that you need. Today I've got a 3-hour drive to Houston. Perfect chance to try this out. Thank you to the Vizy company for sending me 2 of these, one of which I'm going to try out. The other one will be a giveaway, which I'll talk more about later. If you'd like to find out more about this Vizy device that attaches to your sun visor to keep your phone right in your line of sight, you can check out their Kickstarter project at the link down below this video. $9 right now if you're an early bird supporter. You can get them with different colored accents, basically the grippy portion that holds onto your phone. I'm going to go with the blue one. It's pretty obvious and simple how to use it. This is the part that will clip on to the visor, and this stretchy part is the part that will hold your phone. So if you tend to drive with your sun visor flipped open, this will slide onto that front portion of the sun visor, and you've got the phone right here. Or the thumb screw thing, you can use this to change the angle of the phone, or you can take it off completely, switch this around, which is how I think I'll use it because I don't think I want it so close to my face. And with the clip flipped like this, you can have your sun visor closed and have this clipped onto the outer edge of it. It's probably easier to just head out to the car and see it in use. Now, I'm not one to usually put my sun visor down. It's still really snug. I rarely use it. I prefer the little blue strip at the top of the windshield and some sunglasses. So I'll probably be using it like this, in which case I'll have it in this configuration. Slide it onto the sun visor like that. Maybe I'll put it a little to the side. It seems like it's right in front of me. Let me put the phone in and see. This is a 1+3, 5.5-inch screen. Blocked. Easier with 2 hands. Okay. In this configuration, here's what I see. A whole lot of phone and not so much road. Thinking I'm definitely going to need to have it slid over to the side a little, so it's still up in my field of vision, but not blocking, looking at the cars in front of me. My other option, to have it more towards the center, I think that makes more sense to have it there. Yeah, it blocks a little of the rear view. I've got to find just the right spot for this. I guess that's the best I can do with the sun visor in this position. It's almost an issue that it's too close to my face, because if I get even an inch or two closer, the text starts to blur. It's a little too close for me to see clearly. It would be more comfortable to have this mounted out here on the windshield, and I have had those types of mounts in the past. According to this My Vizy site, a number of states now have outlawed windshield mounts for phones. But my issue with them has been here in Texas, where it's so sunny and hot over half the year that having the phone out here with that black or dark gray backside facing the sun, my phones just cook, and invariably they overheat and lock up. So let's try it their way. I'll take the sun visor, put it like that, and then clip this on here. I think this is going to be a little bit better. This setup is much better. It's a few inches further from my face, and because the sun visor is already blocking some of the windshield, it doesn't really seem like the phone is blocking any additional space. And it's in a fairly good location. It doesn't block the rear view mirror, and it only just takes out a little bit more of what I would normally see with the sun visor. Here's what we're looking at. Definitely is more suitable using it this way. With the thumb screws, you can adjust the angle of the phone, and it's in there pretty good. I don't have any concerns about the phone falling out of the holder. Well, the Vizy worked pretty well on the trip. I didn't use it the whole way because part of it was a long straight stretch. I thought, well, I'll just darken the screen and flip it up into the visor, but in this orientation, it only goes that far. Still, that did help, and then pull it back down, turn it back. Took a little bit of getting used to. Having it here it just felt a little, something was close to my face. Also with the car motion, it jiggles, which kept drawing my attention back to it. But in the course of a 1 3-hour drive, I got used to that. One thing that was a little difficult, it's cloudy now, but when it's bright sun and blue sky, when your phone is down against the dash, it's basically bright against a dark surface. Up here with the blue sky coming in with the sunglasses on, it was actually kind of dim because everything else was so bright. When it seemed a little bit dim compared to the sky, I did have to turn my eyes and focus on it a little bit to let them adjust to be able to read it. But the whole time I was doing that, in my peripheral vision, I still had the view of the whole road. Now, the only time this has been in the way in this location has been making fairly long right-hand curves, because it does block that, and I had to look around it a little. The other thing is, occasionally if I didn't catch a sign when it was further out, as I get closer, the signs on the right-hand side of the road would be behind the phone in this location. But of course I can't have it here in the center. Just not going to work. Now, depending on how your windshield and your roof angle is, that might work for you. And over to the left is definitely a no-no, because this would block my view of the oncoming traffic, and I need to see if somebody's not paying attention because they're playing with their phone and they happen to come across the line. It's fairly easy to take out of the device, and you can fold this up. You can just keep this on here when you're not using it. I think going back home, I'm going to try just to see, putting my visor like this, switching this around and running it from right here, and see how that compares for a longer drive. And here's the position of the phone with the sun visor out. Feels a little more comfortable. The other thing I like using it with the sun visor in this position is, if you like, you can simply slide it up and it stays pretty much flush with this. Overall, the Vizy worked pretty well for me. I don't know that I'd use it so much on long trips, because I generally get on a road that's 100 miles, just keep going straight. But in the city, it would be nice having this right here so that I can have a heads-up notification of what's going on with the GPS and keep my heads up to see the traffic. If you'd like to find out more about it, they go for about $9 on the Kickstarter early promoter option. I'll link to that down below this video. But I do have this extra one. Thanks again to Vizy for sending me an extra one to give away, and I will choose one commenter from down below this video, someone who's commented on it, and if you're interested, I will send this out to you. I will choose this person a week from today, so that'll be Friday, July 7th, 2017. You can keep checking back for a follow-up to see how this works. I think I'll bring it up to Seattle and try it out in the rental car, or you can click on that subscribe button down below and the bell next to it. You'll get notified when my videos go up. See you on the next review.
Shopping is easy when you know what to buy. At EpicReviewGuys, we give it a try. What does the fox buy? Nobody knows, but before he goes shopping, he watches our videos.